Ladies and gentlemen, is another weekend on. Of course, as football lovers, we always stay tuned to hear any updates about sports. And Katambo Misham Champions League match, there are very entertaining and exciting games, Pam. So we will be hoping to see the various teams deliver again this weekend. And Katambo Misham weekend the Premier League games, La Liga games, Bundesliga games, and of course Italian Serie A games. And game shall a lot of viewership will be the El Classico. So and in this game, it's between Real Madrid versus Barcelona, and it is interesting to know that the last 5 meetings, Barcelona and Real Madrid. Real Madrid both winning had one game in the last 5 meetings, but and it tells you that the Real Madrid fans or the Real Madrid team in particular, they will be wanting or they will want to avoid another defeat to make it going 6 games against Barcelona without winning any single game. And game one that's an information. The Real Madrid season they are somehow better than Real Madrid in terms of winning games, because Real Madrid banning proper La Liga table and it tells you that Bumel players and they are putting good use into the team And on the other side is Barcelona. During the Champions League week on Tuesday, they came out and they trashed Olympiacos by 5-1. They were just indirectly sending a message to Real Madrid that they are fully prepared and waiting for them in the El Clasico. So we should all know that this game will be happening at the Santiago Bernabeu on Sunday, and any football fan at all will be wanting to see what plays out in this game. And of course, when it comes to El Clasico, there is no favorite in this match, because anyone at all can on a good day, anyone at all in that meeting between the two of them can go out with the win, and it will be exciting to see them showcase their talents on the pitch once and again. And aside that, we'll be having Liverpool versus Brentford on Sunday. That will be Saturday night football. Cut information. Liverpool just ended their 5 games in a row without a win by thrashing Eintracht Frankfurt by 5-1 on Wednesday, and we'll be looking to build on that momentum and also go and defeat Brentford away from home. So the analysis going around in this video is just that over the last couple of games, it seems Liverpool were not playing as if they were a team. Liverpool team in Yaba, they were relying on those individual brilliance from various players to capitalize and score for them. But the difference in that their game against Frankfurt was that they played as a team and they made good uses, but I make a lot of good uses of players by linking, by giving the link up passes from Hugo Ekitike, Florian Wirtz, and of course the likes of Curtis Jones and Dominic Szoboszlai. So Liverpool will be hoping to continue that run and avoiding another lose again in the Premier League, because it has been 3 games now. Liverpool been able to win in a game for 3 games now in the Premier League, and they'll be hoping to end it by defeating Brentford on Saturday. So there are a lot of issues coming out, whether Arne Slot will continue benching Mohamed Salah or not. But to my understanding and to my experience, or my little experience watching football and to my understanding in football, I think Arne Slot should keep him on the bench, because the other time he was kept on the bench, Arne Slot came out with a victory, and he should continue doing that, because it seems Mohamed Salah hasn't found his right foot again. He's not meeting up to the standard Shell owned I set to last season, and he himself is not happy with that. So I think the best thing to do is to bench him for now and introduce him in the second half to find his form back. And the game between these two teams will be a justification whether Arne Slot is really back into winning ways or not. And aside this meeting, another match a lot of people will be looking up to is Manchester United versus Brighton. And this game will be very interesting, because last season Manchester United suffered a lot in the hands of Brighton, and I know Manchester United fans in Bonham and they were going on with the winning streak, man. They've won their previous 2 games for the first time in over 1 year, but we have back-to-back wins. But they were able to do it against Sunderland and of course Liverpool. So they will be hoping to capitalize on this kind of momentum and go and defeat Brighton. As we all know, it has been a year since Ruben Amorim taking in charge of Manchester United team. They've not won back-to-back games, but it is good it happened against Liverpool. So it is sending a message out there that maybe the coach or Ruben Amorim will find a way of winning games, because if you've taken over a team for about a year, Gaba have back-to-back wins. It is terrible as a coach, and I know Manchester United fans were not happy with that. So I think their expectations will be very high since it will be against Brighton, and they'll be hoping to capitalize on it and of course defeat Brighton. And aside that, another game to watch on Saturday will be the game between Chelsea and Sunderland. And of course, people might think it is, very disrespectful to call this game a great match or a match to watch. But we need to understand that ever since Sunderland been Premier League, they've made everyone surprised by dominating, and they are top of the table alongside the likes of Liverpool, Manchester City and co. So it just shows with the dynamics in the Premier League, and that's why Kandiro Pam always Captoya and the Premier League is the best league in the whole world. Because if a relegation team and their first thing is to be winning games as if they've already played in that league for a very long time, it tells you how the league or the dynamism of the league is. And Chelsea will be hoping to go in there and defeat Sunderland. And of course, with the kind of games Enzo Maresca has been winning, and the kind of tactics he has been bringing onto the field of play, he's the right man to face Sunderland right now. And of course, it will be great to watch this game, since Sunderland are also proving to the world that they are not underdogs as people think they are. So that's just the games of the weekends. The main key games will be the El Classico, and a lot of people will be watching. Put your predictions in the comment section who you think will come out victorious in Sunday's El Clasico between Real Madrid and Barcelona at the Santiago Bernabeu. A whole lot of matches will also be coming out, and let's just run through them. So Sunday or Saturday we'll have a 2 p.m. game between Chelsea and Sunderland, Newcastle versus Fulham, and of course Manchester United, Brighton. Then Saturday night football will be Liverpool versus Brentford versus Liverpool, and on Sunday we'll have the El Clasico, Real Madrid versus Barcelona at the Santiago Bernabeu. That will be 3:15 p.m. And then we'll have Bournemouth against Nottingham Forest. As we all know, Antoine Semenyo is at Bournemouth, proving to the world that he is one of the best players in the Premier League right now. Arsenal versus Crystal Palace, Aston Villa versus Manchester City. This is a game people might also want to watch, because it seems Aston Villa has been given Manchester City a lot of tough time. The Kungmala Aston Villa bandit committing Manchester City, they always find a way of frustrating them, and it will be a game that never and of course Wolves against Burnley and Everton against Tottenham. So that's the weekend matches. In there, put your predictions in the comment section who you think is going to come out victorious in the El Clasico on Sunday 3:15 p.m. My name is Mohammed Mubarak. Keep watching Hype TV, subscribe to the channel, put us on post notifications, and of course be alerted whenever a new video is uploaded to the channel. We out.